it's Gitsy and welcome to my newest YouTube video, which is a bit of a different video from what you're probably used to seeing on my channel. It's actually a mod review, and interestingly enough, it's a mod review for a mod that I have had for a while in my personal game, and I'm very lucky to have been asked by SimRealist, the creator of this mod, to be one of their QA specialists for the new update, which is the 0.5.6 version. Currently we're rocking the 0.4.1 version, which if you don't have, I recommend that you download prior to the new release so that you can get used to the mod, what it does, and how you can use it to create more realism in your game, and how you can add it to things to enhance your machinimas, for example. I really think that this is a mod that not only adds realism but also expands your gameplay. It gives you more opportunity to explore that area of The Sims that I guess some people would consider to be too real life, but I think for most of us we'll probably just add that little extra cherry on top of The Sims that we've been waiting for. So to give you a little idea straight off the bat, it does exactly what it says on the tin. The private practice mod currently gives you general medical, plastic surgery, diseases, pharmaceuticals, optometry, dentistry, insurance, employee benefits, and more. And the "and more" is not lying. There is definitely a lot more. If you have any questions about the mod itself, the website is incredibly easy to use and gives you everything that you could possibly need. It lists all of the features, including the new updates, which we'll go through in a moment. But if you want to ask any questions, then you can also hop onto the Discord by clicking the button here. And whilst you're there, don't forget that if you do want to contribute to the development of the mod, you can also become a patron on Patreon, and you can also donate directly to SimRealist. So, the new updates, what do we get? So Sims can now experience low blood pressure, which, as it says, there's less of an effect on their lifespan than other diseases, but they do also suffer from aches and pains now, which is pretty cool, and also dizziness. So your Sims won't necessarily just suffer from higher blood pressure, they might also suffer from low blood pressure. That could be due to their age, to their weight, to their diet. There's a whole host of reasons. The other update that we have in the 0.5 update is that you can get recommendations in your health report for when to return. So at the end of your visit to the doctor, you will get a bill of health. It's literally what it is. It will tell you how healthy your Sim is, what they could improve on, what they need to do to improve on those things, and it will also tell you when to return. So that might be their next birthday, it might be a couple of days, it might be nearly a month. It will just tell you exactly when to come back. It will be a recommendation, and if you go back in that time period, you'll see that your health report will change, which is pretty cool. They will also have whims now, which tell them when to attend a health checkup, including a tense moodlet, which is pretty awesome for worrying about their health. If any of you out there are hypochondriacs, I'm a little bit of a hypochondriac, then this will definitely make your game feel a little bit more real. As it says, the mod is coming soon. I'm so lucky that I got to try this out early, and I'm really hoping that you guys will take a lot from this video and download the current version in preparation. As you can see as well, a nice little touch, you only need base game for this mod, which is pretty amazing. There's a lot of mods out there that require you to have some of the packs, and if you are one of those simmers that just can't get your hands on all the packs that EA have released in the last year, don't worry about it. You just need base game. So let's have a little look at the mod in action, and I will try and cover all the points for the new update, as well as some of the older versions of this mod, so that any of you that have never picked this up before will know exactly what you can do with it. Okay guys, so we're in the game now, and this is actually Penny Pizzazz. This is how I play Penny, don't judge me, okay? I think she looks amazing. So she's just finished her breakfast, we're gonna have her clean up her bowl, and then we're gonna have her go for a health checkup to see the doctor at their private practice. Now she has never had a health checkup before. There is another sim in this game that I have taken for a little spin on the private practice mod before. As I said, I do have this mod already in my personal gameplay, so I do have some Sims that have used this before, but Penny is not one of them. So we're going to have her go and click on her phone right here, as you can see, and we're going to have her go and jump over to the private practice. Now what will happen is she will go to a little doctor's appointment, and she will be able to find out her health report. So as you can see here, it gives you two options. So no health report because she's never been, attend a health checkup, a general health checkup that will measure your Sim's general health, as you would expect, and produce a health report. So it takes 1 to 2 hours and it costs 150 simoleons. So it's kind of similar in cost to when you take one of your cats or dogs to the vets in The Sims 4 in terms of how much it costs. The time though, I think it's really nice that it only takes a short while, because most people will go to a doctor that's local to them, so again it's a little bit more realistic, and also it doesn't take too much of your time up in gameplay. You get the results nice and quick, and you don't have to kind of wait for like 5 or 6 hours like you do when your sim goes to work to get a simple health checkup. So let's have a go and attend a health checkup. So she's gonna go off now and see the doctor. See you later, Penny. So when she comes back, we will find out the results of her health report. Hopefully she's nice and healthy. I do make her go to the gym quite regularly. She does eat mostly vegetarian food, so I'm almost certain that she'll be absolutely fine. Okay guys, so Penny is now back from the doctor, and as I suspected, she is in fact quite healthy. She is a healthy weight, normal blood pressure, and her next checkup is due in 24 days. So let's just read through what this says. Healthy weight. At the last checkup, Penny was measured to be a healthy weight. With a little more work, Penny could gain increased fitness and benefit from an extended lifespan. If Penny wants to improve their health further, it's recommended that they use a workout machine or punching bag to build their muscle, and also jog or use a treadmill to reduce their body fat. To check up on their progress, they can schedule another health checkup. Pretty cool. Let's go and have a look at her blood pressure. At the last checkup, Penny was measured to have a normal blood pressure. To monitor their blood pressure, Penny can schedule another health checkup. Nice and simple. And then it recommends that her next checkup is in 24 days. It's just a recommendation. If she doesn't go at the end of that 24 days, she may get a tense moodlet. I'm not going to risk doing that now, because 24 sim days is quite a long time. However, what you can do is you can have them like go to the gym, you can have them maybe try and go for some jogs, you can have them do other bits and pieces to see how they shape up. So it doesn't happen instantly. If you take your sims to the gym, for instance, it's not an instant thing. You know, they don't instantly go back and suddenly they're really healthy after one gym visit. So it is very true to life in that sense. Now what will happen, however, is if we had a sim who was overweight or drastically underweight or maybe was older, their report might be slightly different. So now that you've seen what a quote-unquote healthy sim looks like, let's go and see if we can make a sim that is slightly less healthy or maybe is at risk of high or low blood pressure, and let's see what their health report says. Okay guys, welcome back. So we have made another sim. We called her Alicia Cuthbert. I don't know why we did that, but she's an elder sim. As you can see, she has a little bit more weight on her than Miss Penny Pizzazz, and of course being an elder, she is probably slightly more prone to health issues like low or high blood pressure. So she is a glutton. We also made her lazy and a little bit gloomy. So maybe that means she'll worry a little bit more about her health. Who knows? But we're going to go and have her take a health checkup. She is currently feeling like she needs to pee, but we will wait until she comes back to do that. So let's go ahead and click on the phone again. And let's have her go for a private practice health checkup. Again, 150 simoleons, 1 to 2 hours, no difference there. And let's see her results when she comes back. I can't wait to find out what they are. Hopefully they're different. Okay guys, so now you get more of an idea of what happens when your sim does not have a fully clean bill of health. So as you can see, quite luckily enough, Miss Alicia Cuthbert has normal blood pressure, which is great. It means that she's not, you know, imminently about to meet with the Grim Reaper. However, she is overweight, so let's see what that says. So it says at her last health checkup, Alicia was measured to be overweight. Alicia might find they get tired a little faster than if they had a healthy body weight. They are also at increased risk of other health issues that could result in a shorter lifespan. It's recommended that Alicia exercise by jogging or running on a treadmill to improve their fitness. To check on their progress, they can schedule another health checkup. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to go ahead and I'm going to have her do a couple of little workouts at home to see how many workouts is required to get a slightly healthier bit of health, roughly how much slimmer she will become, and to see if that increases her blood pressure in any way. So I'll do that off camera and then I'll show you guys once that happens. Okay guys, welcome back. So it is now the next morning. I had Alicia stay up all night pretty much, doing some workouts and going for jogs and doing little exercise in her apartment, and we managed to get her to athletic skill 4, or fitness skill 4, sorry, and she is a whole bunch slimmer. You're going to see her in a moment, but as you can see, athletic fitness, sorry, level 4, and quite a few workouts. I'd say probably, or in about 12 workouts, I think, altogether, have gotten her to a healthy weight. So as you can see, if you were doing that over a normal time frame rather than trying to, you know, experiment how many it would take, that would probably take your sim about 2 sim weeks ish, especially an elder sim, if you wanted to be realistic with it, to get that. So that would be, you know, the equivalent of you or I going on a diet for a month. Probably you'd probably see some improvement. But Alicia, Miss Alicia, she is actually now a healthy weight, normal blood pressure, and she doesn't have to go back for another 24 days, which is pretty cool. But let's just show you how slim she is. I mean, she has lost a whole ton of weight, and her muscle tone as well has gone up, which is pretty cool. But what we did was we actually got a treadmill in front of her TV so that she could watch her favorite TV shows whilst she was also exercising. Okay guys, so that is my little update for you on what the private practice mod can give you. I know that we didn't go through the whims, however, I can say that I have seen some of the other videos from the amazing QA specialists that have reviewed this mod, and they do show the information about the tense moodlet, which is pretty cool. So make sure you check out those on YouTube. I will try and pop the links to the channels of the other QA specialists down below so you can see when their videos drop. On top of that, I just want to make sure that you guys are aware that Sim Realist, like I said, they reached out to me, they asked me if I wanted to be a QA specialist. I'm not being paid or anything like that to review this, so I will give my honest impressions. Now, I can't really say anything bad about the mod, but there are definitely some things that I would like to see in the mod going forward. Obviously, we have a lot of other stuff that they want to add into the game. They've listed it all there for you. You know, there's things that they want to expand upon. One thing that I would love to see eventually is things like realistic birthing experiences. So I don't want to get into like the nitty gritty, the grisly stuff, but it'd be really cool if you could have like a home birth where you actually had a midwife come to the house or to the apartment and help, you know, your sim through the birth of their child or children. I think it would also be really cool as well if we could have things like vaccinations for toddler and child sims, and I think as well maybe when you have a teenage sim involved in this mod, enveloped in this mod if you like, there could also be something where maybe at school they can instead of having, you know, socialize with friends or work extra hard, they could have, you know, attend the school nurse or attend sex education, things like that. I think it'd be really cool to make it that much more realistic. I really love mods like this because I'm all for mods that can give you fairies and witches and all that kind of thing, and I think they're fun. But I think that for some people, and myself included, The Sims is a little bit more about keeping things within the realms of real life than completely escaping from real life. I love that we can go to a new planet, and I love that I can be an evil scientist one day and a world-class dancer the next in The Sims. What I really want to do is be able to play out real life situations with happier endings or with different circumstances, or with the sim that I've created to be everything that I would want to be as a sim. So hopefully this mod will expand and get bigger and better, and you guys can obviously have an input in that by joining the Discord, as I said, by contributing and donating and supporting the modding team, and more than anything, watching videos like this one where you can give feedback, give your opinions. I am more than happy for you guys to tag me on Twitter if you've got any suggestions that I can pass on directly to Sim Realist. So if you want to do that, all you have to do is tag @Gitsy Games. I'll leave that down in the description below. But like I said, download version 0.1. It's such a good mod. You will want to get this before the new one drops. And if you notice any bugs or any issues or anything that you think could be improved in the new update, do not be afraid to suggest it. Sim Realist is an amazing modder, so open to new ideas, and this is what the modding community for The Sims 4 is all about. So like I said, download the new one, check out the other videos, and I really hope that you guys will enjoy the new version when it drops. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below, tag me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys on stream soon. Bye guys!